Hey everybody, so I'm here with another Get Ready With Me, and today I'm using a bunch of new products, and a lot of these I'm just using for the first time ever. So I'm going to share with you guys the look that I created here. I'm using the Shade and Light palette yet again, and I'm also using a really fun Colourpop eyeshadow. So yeah, I will link everything down below in case you're interested, and let's get started. Hey guys, so I am starting off with the MAC Skin Base. I got a sample of this and it's kind of like a whitish consistency, and it's a primer, and I'm just pressing that into my skin all over. And I really love this primer. You might see this in my favorites because it's really good. It really prolongs my makeup and is a good base in between my skin and foundation. And for foundation, I am using the MAC Studio Water Weight Foundation. It's their new foundation. And I'm using the shade NW25, but I actually exchanged it for NC25. This was just a little too pink for me, and normally I'm really good with pink foundations, but this one was a little too pink. And it actually looks okay on camera, but it was just a little too pink in person. So I'm just kind of dotting that all over my face. It does have a dropper, so it's kind of very thin and liquidy. But yeah, I really love this foundation. It's awesome. So I'm just buffing that into my skin. This is actually a Diva Beauty brush, I believe. I'm not sure the number of it, but it's their flat top brush. It's really good. I'll try to link it down below if I can remember. But I'm just buffing that in my skin, and I'm totally out of the camera. So I kind of do that a couple times. I apologize. Next, I'm going in with the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. It's just a MAC day, I guess. And I'm just kind of pressing that under my eyes and going to blend it out a little bit. And I'm in the shade NW20 for this. I really love this concealer for under my eyes. And then I'm just buffing it out. I'm actually using the e.l.f. small stipple brush. This is one of my favorite brushes to blend out concealer. It just blends it out so easily, and it's just a good brush. I love it. After that, I'm setting everything with my IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Pressed, and I'm using this e.l.f., I believe it's a powder brush, and I'm just kind of buffing that all over my face. I really love that brush for the powder. Then I'm going in with MAC Painterly Paint Pot. Like I said, it's like a MAC day. I'm using this to prime my eyes for eyeshadow. Alright, so I'm going into my Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Palette, and I'm using those top two colors to kind of start as a base, and I'm just kind of using that and sweeping it in the crease. Not very specifically, just kind of blending it all over and just kind of laying it down as a base for other eyeshadows that I'm going to be laying down. Then I'm going in with this beautiful burnt kind of orangey reddish shade, and I'm actually taking this and concentrating most of the product on the outer corner and then starting to buff it in. As I place it, you can see I place it mostly on the outer corner because it's so pigmented, and if you place this like directly in the crease in the middle, it can get a little sloppy. So I'm kind of placing it on the outer corner and then kind of buffing it in and just buffing and buffing and buffing. This is super pigmented, so you have to blend a lot. Then I'm going in with this beautiful charcoal gray color, and I'm just kind of stamping this in the outer corner, and then I'm kind of just buffing around the edges, making sure that it's also blended. These shades are so pigmented, you have to be careful with them. So I'm just going ahead and buffing those outer edges really, really, really carefully. After that, I'm going in with this really pretty bone white shade, and I'm just going ahead and putting that under my brow bone as a nice matte highlight. Then I'm going in with the Colourpop eyeshadow in Sequin, and I'm actually just kind of stamping this on my lid and blending it into that beautiful charcoal gray shade from the Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye palette. So I'm just kind of stamping and buffing into the outer corner and just kind of mostly concentrating the product on the middle of my eye rather than a lot in my inner corner, just because this shade has a lot of red in it and I don't want my eyes to kind of look red. So I'm just stamping that in and buffing it out. Then I'm going in with that color right there in the Shade and Light palette, and I'm just buffing that underneath my lower lash line for some definition under there. Then I'm going in with my L'Oreal gel liner in black. I love this gel liner. It's so good. It is so affordable as well. It's super creamy and glides on really, really nicely. I'm using the IT Cosmetics small angled brush to apply my eyeliner. And I'm just actually not doing a wing with this. I'm just applying it to the top lash line. And then I'm actually going to be taking the Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper, and I'm going to be doing my wing. This is my little trick on doing wing liner because I'm really bad at it, and it's so much easier when you use this eyeliner for your wing. Then I'm going in with the Urban Decay 24/7 pencil in, I think this is 0, and I'm just going ahead and tightlining my upper lash line. Next, I'm using a new product. This is the Maybelline Define-A-Brow, and it's really kind of funky. It has, one end has a pencil and the other end has like this sponge tip with powder. So I'm just going actually underneath my brows in my arch, just kind of defining the underneath my brows there, just giving it a little bit of definition. And then I'm going to turn it over, go to the powder side, and just kind of fill in the rest of my brows. It's really crazy. I kind of really like it. It's really natural looking and it does a good job. The only thing is it does not hold well, so you'll definitely have to use like a clear brow gel to hold your brows. Next, I'm curling my lashes with my Tarte Lash Curler, and I'm going to be going in with mascara and lash primer. For lash primer, I'm using the Tarte Opening Act Lash Primer. I've been really enjoying this lash primer. It's a good one. It really just gives a lot of extra volume and length. Then I'm going in with the Dior Over Curl Mascara. I've been really loving this mascara. It is so good. It's actually dried out a little bit, so it's like in its prime, and I really, really like it. Then I'm going in with my bronzer. This is by Bobbi Brown, and it's in medium. I have been loving this as well. You will probably see this in a favorites video. I've been really loving it. It has a little bit of a red tone to it, so it's very, very natural looking, and I've just been really liking it to bronze up my face. I've been kind of doing a little bit more contouring, just precisely putting my bronzer on rather than just buffing it all over. So I'm just putting it in my cheekbones and in my temples and just buffing it out. Then I'm going in with the MAC blush in Pinched. I believe it's Pinched. Maybe it's Pinch Me. Oh no, I can't remember. But I love the shade. It's a really pretty rosy peachy shade, and it's just a bit deeper and really pretty for fall. Then I'm going in with the MAC highlight in Soft and Gentle. Just a subtle highlight today and just buffing that on. I really like using this brush. It's the Real Techniques setting brush. Then for my lips, I'm going in with the NYX Waterproof Retractable Lip Liner in Natural. It's really pretty. It's a good one for any kind of nude lipstick, and it stays all day. It's really long wearing. Then for lips, I'm going in with MAC lipstick in Kinda Sexy, and it's a matte lipstick, but it's a nude. Oh, I love this one. It's so pretty, has a bit of peach in it. It's just a really good one for the fall. So I hope you enjoyed this look. It's kind of mixing a little bit of cool tones and warm tones, and I just thought it would be fun to play with makeup today and film it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!